G.M. Trevelyan, an early 20th century English historian, once said, "Education has provided a vast population able to read, but unable to distinguish what is worth reading." The great thing about the internet is the massive amounts of information exchanged and created worldwide. Unfortunately, for every accurate or worthwhile article, there are at least two of lesser or insignificant value. It is our job as intellectuals to teach ourselves how to discern what is relevant, credible, and as neutral as possible. Those sources that cannot meet that criterion should not just be avoided, but labeled for what they are: junk thought. Now, when searching for information online, many times the first hit will be this website called Wikipedia. Some defend its credibility, 18 million plus articles with science article accuracy rates equal to Encyclopedia Britannica. However, critics of Wikipedia accuse it of systemic bias and inconsistencies, and allege that it favors consensus over credentials in its editorial processes. A relatively new claim about 2006 or so is that Wikipedia is in fact a liberally biased source and is anti-American and anti-Christian. So in response to this, a gentleman by the name of Andy Schlafly created his own site with the help of his homeschooled Christian students, and they called it Conservapedia. The website considers itself to be a supporter of conservative, family-friendly content. Examples are advocacy for young earth creationism, criticism of Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. It draws a connection between suicide and atheism, makes notions that homosexuality is a choice, claims that there is a proven link between abortion and breast cancer, and even has a special project to redraft the entire Bible in order to make it more conservative. Very interesting stuff. Now, George Santayana, a Spanish-American philosopher and writer, once said, "A child educated only at school is an uneducated child." My friends, whether you are homeschooled or taught in a private or public institution, whether you are religious or not, liberal or conservative, young or old, do not think what you have been taught is necessarily all true. And this goes for me as well. Information changes and new evidence comes to light. Now, my question to my fellow intellectuals is this: which source seems more credible and less biased, Wikipedia or Conservapedia? Which source appears to have more of an agenda, Wikipedia or Conservapedia? Which source is more likely to be junk thought, Wikipedia or Conservapedia? What I love about sharing opinions is that we are all entitled to have our own. However, we are not entitled to our own facts. Sites like Conservapedia, in my opinion, are not just junk thought. They are poisonous to intellectual development. 5 minutes of reading through a Conservapedia article and checking the citations, you'll quickly notice that its sites are unreliable sources, as well as its own personal spiritual opinions for evidence. As for Wikipedia being anti-American or anti-Christian, that's just silly. It's neutral. Unfortunately, for those individuals who think America and Christianity are perfect, any and every critique are seen as antagonistic. The truth is, Wikipedia is not perfect, nor does it claim to be, but it is a much safer haven for accurate, credible, unbiased information than a site founded on fundamentalist religious dogma and right-wing political ideology. Now, this is one of my favorite quotes, and this is from Bertrand Russell. He said that men are born ignorant, not stupid. They are made stupid by poor education. This is Kailabreece. What do you know?